Bonnie Blair, speed skating champion, one of the most decorated women athletes in U.S. history.
I may be a gold medalist, but in many ways, I'm like every woman. I love to run, play with my children, and enjoy an active life. But for years, I had a secret that kept me from these and other activities that I love. It's called stress urinary incontinence, or SUI. I kept this secret because I was too embarrassed to talk about it with anyone, even my doctor. Now I'm talking to you. If you experience accidental urine leakage when you cough, laugh, or sneeze, and hesitate to lift objects, exercise, or do things you enjoy, then you're not alone. You're one of nearly 15 million American women over the age of 18 who suffers from stress urinary incontinence. SUI is not a natural part of aging. It affects women of all ages. If you have stress urinary incontinence, I encourage you to speak to your healthcare professional. I did, and now my life is back on track.
My dad is a hero. He goes into places normal people want to get away from. He rescues families, makes everyone safe. But the best thing he can do is come home.
The U.S. Fire Administration reminds you to protect the heroes who protect our lives. Have a smoke alarm on every floor. Test it monthly. Replace the battery yearly. Do your part to get out before they have to come in.
Poison Center, can I help?
What's the number on the bill, ma'am?
Su niña estaba fuera.
What a day! Started with a call from the factory in town. There'd been a chemical spill, and a number of the employees had breathed in the fumes.
This mom called because her 2-year-old got into some old blue pills, and she was scared.
And then I got a snakebite call from the emergency room. Please supply the antivenom.
I made sure that everybody got out into the fresh air, and then I told them what to watch for.
She calmed down when she heard me speak in Spanish. I told her that her little one would be okay.
I explained how to use the new antidote. The patient is feeling much better.
They called quickly, and everyone was fine.
I called back to see how both of them were. She was so grateful.
I was glad to teach them something new.
Experts at your local poison control center are ready to give you free, confidential expert advice 24/7. Call 1-800-222-1222.
It all starts by taking the first step. Join thousands of walkers all across the country by forming a team for the American Diabetes Association's Walk for Diabetes. Walking is good for your health and can help stop type 2 diabetes in its tracks if you're at high risk. With your help, we can move a little closer to finding a cure. Together, we can get there, one step at a time. Get involved. Form a team. Everyone walks away a winner. Take the first step. Call today.
For more than half a century, we've been there when called. When the Korean conflict erupted, we were there.
So soon. And in Washington, the Defense Department announced troop increases meant to offset the...
When needed in Southeast Asia, we were there. When you witnessed the Gulf War on TV, we were there. And when needed at home, we are there every day. Whenever and however we're needed, we are there. We've been protecting freedom for more than 50 years. From Korea to the war on terrorism, we've stood ready to serve. We are the men and women of the Air Force Reserve, always there, always ready to go above and beyond.
5 Sterling Marlin. There's nothing better than the great fans who cheer me on in the 40 car. While watching the race, many of our fans like to enjoy a cold beer. And that's okay if you're 21. But if you choose to drink, please do so responsibly. Avoid drinking to excess and never drive drunk. Traffic deaths involving alcohol have fallen dramatically in the last 20 years. So let's all do our part by drinking responsibly.
This message is brought to you by the National Beer Wholesalers Association and this station.
Flight 828 now boarding at 89.
Mr. Gilmore, your foursome is on the team. Have fun and hit them straight.
What's more fun than a round with your friends? Nice shot. To discover all the ways you can get more golf in your life, visit playgolfamerica.com.
Play Golf America.
This year, 28,000 Americans will be diagnosed with oral cancer. Every year, 7,000 Americans die of oral cancer.
I'm Eva Cohen, and I'm an oral cancer survivor. I didn't fit the profile. I didn't smoke or drink. I had no family history of cancer. No family history of cancer. I was 31 years old. 31 years old. I went to see my dentist about a sore in my mouth that wouldn't heal. It was oral cancer. I had to have a radical neck dissection and a portion of my tongue reconstructed. I didn't know if I was going to live or die.
I'm Surgeon General Richard Carmona. The survival rate for oral cancer is only 50%. Oral cancer can happen to anyone. If you have a sore or lesion in your mouth that doesn't heal within 2 weeks, see your dentist. Early detection is the key.
Early detection saves lives. I know.
I just wanted to eat like a normal human being, you know?
Crohn's disease and ulcerative colitis are diseases that attack the digestive system.
And nothing fancy. I don't need gourmet cuisine. Just something I could hold down without the horrible pain.
At the Crohn's and Colitis Foundation of America, we're excited about the latest research.
A feeding tube's not my idea of a good meal.
Thousands of people are being treated with new drug therapies. People we couldn't treat before.
I asked the doc if he could get a stake down that feeding tube. He laughed.
There's no cure, and that's frustrating. But that's what keeps us working.
Then one day, there was this new drug. Doc said it doesn't work for everyone, but I got lucky.
Now that we're finding the genes that contribute to these diseases, we're working even harder.
CCFA provides a lifeline of research, education, and support, but there's still no cure.
Now I'm taking food the old-fashioned way. I'm eating it.
To help, visit ccfa.org.
Growing up, my family was just not there for me. I was 10 when I was removed from my home. My caseworkers at Star Commonwealth convinced me I could outrun my past. See, I could always run fast. Today, I have a full athletic scholarship to a good college. I'm a star success story. Lots more could be written, but not without your help. Visit star.org to find out how.
Breast Cancer Research Foundation.
This is a tree that was never chopped down to make a crutch that was never needed by a child who never got polio because vaccine was never in short supply, thanks to people whose compassion wasn't either. Over the years, Rotary Club members have helped immunize over 2 billion children against polio. Soon, the world will be polio-free. Rotary, humanity in motion.
E-File. Get receipt confirmation and a quicker refund. E-File or tell your tax preparer to do it for you. And join the 60 million e-filers who consider it done.
Join us on a bike ride to raise money for the American Diabetes Association. It's called Tour de Cure. Become one of the extraordinary people who ride in Tour de Cure. Each mile you ride and every dollar you raise will help in the fight against diabetes. Join an enthusiastic group of men, women, and families all across the nation and help improve the lives of people affected by diabetes. You can make a difference by riding in Tour de Cure. Call today.
Hi, I'm Russell Simmons. Today I want to talk to you about a very important subject, and it's cruelty to animals. Emmy was a victim of cruelty and someone did something about it. Someone called the ASPCA and put an end to it, because Emmy can't talk. The fact is, animals are abused all over this country, and people sit by and do nothing. It's not slick or fly or cool or none of that. It's just cruel. If you're aware of any animal abuse, go to aspca.org to find out what you can do now and make a difference. She can't do it for herself.